For the love of family and tradition, I am going out in the rain to go make hot cross buns.
I'm warming milk and I'm going to bloom my yeast. Even though I want to be able to have it at temperature no more than 104 degrees. Down, because you don't want to have yeast too hot. This is 1 1/4 cup of sugar, and I put in 5 spice as well as a teaspoon of cinnamon. Also prepared my raisins. This is about 1/2 cup of regular raisins and 1/2 cup of the golden raisins. Cinnamon, 5 spice, and sugar. Sugar is about 1 1/4 cup of sugar. I am going to use about 3 1/2 cups of flour, as well as a stick of butter.
What?
Might lower the temperature on that.
Okay.
Now I'm putting in 3 1/2 cups of flour and 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. More than the norm.
And what is the norm? What is the norm?
The norm would generally be about 3 cups of sugar, but I've added extra ingredients, so I'm going a little heavier on it. A 1/2 cup of brown sugar to my flour. Now I'm going to bloom 2 teaspoons of yeast and 1 teaspoon of sugar to make sure it gets a good mix, and hopefully I should see it start to foam. For that process to happen, if the yeast is good,
If you don't
then you know that the yeast isn't good.
Okay.
that
if it doesn't blister or
that
bubble
means
up,
yeah.
yeast
So
isn't
you're
good.
going to have to.
It's bubbling.
This
one looks like it's bubbling a little, right on the edges.
So we got that, and that. So it's just a wait time. The 5 spice and the cinnamon. And let it mix itself well. Okay.
Keep in mind you have to eyeball this, because if it looks like it's too wet, then you may need to add extra flour.
Buns, you want to make it build as much gluten as you can, not like Because basically, in it having the gluten, it has to end up being a little bit stronger mixture than it would be for a regular roll.
What is proofing? Rising?
Rising, yes.